Beer, 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 beer.
Hi, and welcome to our first beer podcast. My name is Dan Roberts.
And I'm Joe Bryant. Basically, every week or so, Dan and I are going to get together and sample some beers.
So this week, we've brought in something we didn't bring in our favorites. All these beers, I think, are unfamiliar to us.
I have never tasted any of these beers. In fact, I have never tasted a pumpkin ale.
Today we have Dogfish Head Punkin Ale, Imperial Punkin, House Sound Pumpkin Eater Imperial Pumpkin Ale, and Buffalo Bill's America's Original Pumpkin Ale.
Now, Dan got 3 of these at a good specialty beer shop.
I'll give them a plug.
I got this at Albertsons, so if you're looking for this pumpkin ale, Albertsons.
Easier to find. These are actually from a really inconspicuous little place in Lake Stevens called Norm's Grocery. It's a gas station grocer, but when you walk in there, it is the mecca of craft beer. And
want to start with the closest one? What do we got there?
This is Dogfish Head Punkin Ale.
Is that a tough one?
There we go.
Well, it smells good. There's not a lot of, I didn't pour the glass full, but it looks, I don't want to say flat, but it's not that frothy.
That's true. It's not bad. It's not super pumpkin-y.
Yeah, I like that.
So that's a big thumbs up from Joe and kind of a from me.
Should we try the one I brought?
Sure.
I think this is a pretty widely available.
Oh, you drank the whole thing. Look at you.
Well, I'm done with my show. You got more work to do than I do. Now this has a little more carbonation for sure.
It's definitely a different flavor from the dog.
It is. It's not as spicy. This is a little more mild on the palate.
I would say this is a good beer. Again, the pumpkin isn't jumping out at me.
Yeah. It's okay. In general, I'm going to be glad when Halloween's over and we move beyond pumpkin ales, I think. That's what I'm starting to figure out here. I've got high hopes for these next two, though.
Well, let's try this. This is Southern Tier Punkin, Imperial Punkin. This one is bewitched and brewed with pagan spirit, so they're definitely in the Halloween-y festive mood here.
Lakewood, New York. Oh, man.
And I smelled the cinnamon. So some of these have cinnamon and nutmeg in it, caramel malt. I can definitely smell the notes of that.
Yeah, that whoever drinks the rest of that bottle isn't getting any work done today. That is a strong, pungent beer. Funky comes to mind. It's a little funky, but
I feel like it's something that's on the Thanksgiving table.
Yeah,
but I can't quite place what that thing is.
Yeah, if you put kind of a spicy pumpkin pie in a bottle and covered it in wine, I think it would taste a little like that.
This is practically a growler.
Yeah, that's a big one.
This is a big one, yeah. Comes with its own cap to keep it fresh. Oh, this is... I haven't tried it yet, is it?
That's good. It's good. It's distinct. I mean, give it a try. Let me know what you think.
I think this might be my favorite of the bunch. The first two are very mild, and you wouldn't send them back, but you wouldn't be like, oh, that was the greatest beer ever. Bring me some more of that. I got to go find that. This... I might buy another one of these. This is
you gotta check that out.
This is a seasonal that lives up to the whole idea of a seasonal. So there you go. If you have a suggestion of beers that we should try, we'll probably do a blind taste test in the future, maybe with something we're both familiar with.
Yeah, and we'll do some beer challenges. I'll bring in one I know I like, and Dan can bring in one, and maybe we can get a third party in here to judge. So happy Halloween, and winter beer season's coming. There's going to be a lot of good beer to drink this winter, and I hope you tune in for our next episode. And thanks for watching the first one.
It'll only get better.
And if you got a name suggestion, email us, or a beer suggestion. And if you're a brewery and you want us to try your beer, well, you know how to arrange that.
We'll take a tour. We'll bring a camera and we'll take a tour if you want. Anyway,
I was
Cheers.
thinking you could bring us
Sláinte.
the beer. But
Well, there's that too.
Yeah.
I'll go on a tour of your brewery.